Blessings and good morning. Welcome to the Spirit of the Lotus on this day of October 8th, 2023. Please join us for chanting prayer, announcements, service, and guided meditation. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am, I am. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am, I am. I am that I am, I am that I am, I am that I am, I am. I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am, I am. I am the Master living here, free from doubt and free from fear, knowing now all good supply ever comes from realms on high. I am the hand of God's own fortune, spreading forth the treasures of light, now accepting all good fortune, to spread God's love and great light. I am the Master living here, free from doubt and free from fear, knowing now all good supply ever comes from realms on high. I am the hand of God's own fortune, spreading forth the treasures of light, now accepting all good fortune, to spread God's love and great light. Om Mani Padme Hue, diamond in the lotus of light and dark, individuality. Om Mani Padme Hue, diamond in the lotus of light and dark, individuality. God is manifesting as a crystal in the lotus flower of my heart. God is manifesting as a crystal in the lotus flower of my heart. Om Mani Padme Hue, Om Mani Padme Hue, Om Mani Padme Hue, Om Mani Padme Hue. God is manifesting as a crystal in the flower of my throat. God is manifesting as a crystal in the lotus flower of my throat. Om Mani Padme Hue, Om Mani Padme Hue. crystal in the lotus flower of my brow. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. God is manifesting as a crystal in the lotus flower of my crown. God is manifesting as a crystal in the lotus flower of my crown. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Dearest Mother, Father God, the one parent of us all, the one in whom we all live, move, and have our being, in thy holy and protective light. We come to thee, dear Lord, the one without a second, the one with no name and yet all names, invoking thy holy and precious Spirit to come, 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 descend, 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 and manifest, manifest, manifest in, through, and about each and every soul, each and every being upon this planet, and throughout this great galaxy, universe, and beyond. We come to thee, dear Lord, asking for a special blessing. Help us to eradicate all war consciousness. Help us to clear away all blame. Help us to practice self-mastery. That we are able to recognize when we harm ourselves and others, and that we are able to forgive ourselves and others for the harm that we generate. Pass special blessings upon all the kingdoms upon this planet. May we live in right relationship with ourselves and all that's around us. We thank you, dear God, for all that we have, all that we give, and all that we receive. And we know these prayers are already answered. Amen and amen. Om Tat Sat Om. One moment while we adjust the camera. Let's see. Okay. Blessings and welcome to the Spirit of the Lotus on this day of October 8th, 2023. And for announcements, we are here in Belen, New Mexico, and we just heard the first cranes coming to New Mexico for their winter visit. So that's kind of exciting. And for announcements, we want to thank everybody again for their care and concern and support with getting the center back up and running after the break-in. So we just really appreciate that, and your always ongoing support to help keep the doors open and the Wi-Fi connected and all of those things. So we truly appreciate it. We do have a retreat coming up in Belen here. It will be here at the center and via Zoom. The registration, flyer, and other information are now posted on the website, and we did get an email out with the flyer this morning. So if you are interested in joining, please let us know, fill out your registration form, and we will look forward to seeing you here or via Zoom. Let's see. I think that's all for the announcements. So today's discourse is on service and the spoken word. And these two topics are interconnected. We've had several services and teachings, and I believe on the website there's a whole section on the power of the spoken word under teachings. It's one of the core principles of the Spirit of the Lotus. So today we're going to be talking about how service intertwines with this. This is especially important right now as we look around at our current society and world events and things like this. And we can always sort of say like back in the day, but there's no point in doing that because there is only now. So, why does this matter? Because we want to compare. But there is no comparison. There is only right now in this moment. What we would like to share about service is, what are we doing to give service and why? And what does service look like for you, for me, for any one of us? Service is a method of recognizing our interconnectedness with each other and with this plane of existence that we're on. Beings that are not incarnated here can also give service or do service or be service. Service connects us with our humanity. It teaches us. It puts us into relationship with circumstances, with people, with other beings. Service is how we can experience community. It's something that we may be trained to think that it's something that we do for others to receive, that we sacrifice something to give. We give up our time, we give up our finances, we give up our physical energy, whatever it may be. It's something that we give up in order to give to the greater community. And we say that because it could be human. Some people are very dedicated to service to animals or service to the planet or service to humanity. But what we need to recognize is that this service, it is a service for us. It opens a pathway for us to receive. What does this have to do with the spoken word? And this is going to be a little all over the place, but as we're giving service or doing service, we may be using words or language. We may be saying certain things. If you're doing something for another human being, you may feel pity for them, or you want others to realize what a good person you are. So you say like, oh, I did this for so-and-so. Poor, and those poor people. The second that we do that, we are neutralizing and we are actually causing harm on the beings or the community that we're serving. Because we are not only not acknowledging the service that we're receiving, we're in a way using them for our own ego, for our own purposes. we can immediately create more karma for ourselves the second that we start talking about what we're doing for others. And this can be very challenging, because if you are doing something, it's and you don't feel like it's being acknowledged and you want the acknowledgement, this is our learning for ourselves. Or little slips. I know we do them. Little slips of letting people know what you're doing for service. The second that we do that, it's not, we're taking away, we have to start doing Ho'oponopono and trying to help to clear and forgive ourselves for the harm that we've created, that we're creating harm. If I do the dishes at my house, and I want credit, who's going to give me that credit? It's no longer a service of, it's still in love, because love is so vast, but it's no longer an act of like pure love service where you're giving to the community of your love, and therefore you're receiving this love. It becomes more for the acknowledgement, for our egos that need that pat on the back of, good job, you're doing that. How do we deal with this? If we are in a community and we are in a relationship, this is why the power of the spoken word is so important. You can do your service, and when you need to, we say, I need to share with my community for a moment. I need to have like a heart to heart. Maybe it feels unbalanced. And with your community, you say, I feel like I'm doing too much. I'm going to need to pull back. Or, I feel like I'm doing too much. I need help. There's different ways. This is where the power of the spoken word comes in. Nonviolent communication is a powerful tool that we could all benefit from looking at a little bit as a society, because we want to blame each other. We want to blame others. We want to blame others for how we're feeling. We want to blame others for how we're doing. And this is where that service and the power of the spoken word comes in. Service is a two-way street. It's giving and receiving, because you're being allowed to do the service. Hopefully, you're not doing it like on someone, because then really you're creating harm. So when we're giving service, we are being allowed by that community to do the service. If that service is not invited, if that service is not wanted, what kind of relationship are we having in a community? This is creating more harm than good. So we really need to make sure that the service is allowed and invited by the community that we're giving it to and for for ourselves too. It's a relationship. How we can do this, even if it's something that we say, like, say we speak English, that we may think that thing or a rock doesn't speak English or something, like there's still communication. There's still an exchange of energy. We're doing it for ourselves. We're always taught this here at Spirit of the Lotus with Reverend Tara. We do it for ourselves. So, what does this have to do with the power of the spoken word? If we are in a community giving service as a whole, if we're in a relationship giving service to each other, if we're in an environment taking care of one another, there needs to be clear and concise, like understanding, loving language. We really need to check ourselves and forgive ourselves and forgive others. If we're coming from a place of passive aggressive, what else? But passive aggressive is a good one. Anger, fear, control, sadness. If we're coming from a place like that and communicating with our community, whatever it is, most likely we are creating a cycle. We are in a rut. We are creating a cycle. This cycle is repeating itself. In this relationship, we can do a lot as an individual being. We can do a lot. But as they say, one stick, you can break it. But a bundle of sticks, it's much harder to break. So what does this mean for service and community? If you are spinning your wheels, trying to get your community to activate with you, to join in this purpose, in this healing, in this expansion, whatever it may be, it's a back and forth relationship. I, as one person, cannot go into a community and try to power my way through and lift the energy. This is a mutually exchange of relationship and growth. If you are in a community, in a relationship that is stagnating, one, we practice self-mastery. So we have to look at, what am I doing? Take self-responsibility. What is my part of this? What am I doing in this relationship? This is also a relationship with ourselves. We can self-adjust. Try to take the high road. Be conscious of our spoken word. What cycles are we perpetuating? What energies are we perpetuating? The energy is there, and then we speak it and make it into a reality. how can we be so super conscious that we can notice what we're doing and make those little changes and work on our own energy? This is a key. We cannot force others to do the same. And this is a very challenging part of being a human. And this is working with karma. This is working with our own spiritual evolution, our own awakening. If you are in a situation where you do not feel like this is moving forward, that you're making all these changes, you can keep doing it, and that's okay. But if you are, and we're going to go extreme here, because it's not exactly the same, because not all relationships are abusive. If you're in an abusive relationship, do you, as you heal, do you stay in the abusive relationship? That's the question. Do you accept it? And there's no right or wrong answer here. It's up to each and every individual. Relationships they say this all the time, like in relationship books, both parties need to be on a path of growth and expansion. If one of them is happy, and maybe not even happy, but just where they're at and kind of just staying there, and the other person is expanding and trying to improve and not settling, do you stay in the relationship? I think there's all possibility. So again, there's no right answer for these, because love is so powerful anyway. Service is a two-way street. We use the power of the spoken word to build this street, to help build this bridge to and with our community and between. We are able to give. We are able to receive. If we feel ourselves needing the acknowledgement, maybe pause from giving the service. Or if you feel like you need to continue the service, continue the service. But notice that feeling and self-reflect. What do I need? Can I share my feelings, my experiences that I'm having with my community? Even if it's a cactus. Okay? Because, there is still communication. And this brings us back to the cycles of stagnation. If we are not able to adjust our own energy, we are reflecting, and the reflection is reflecting back. And this reflection can go on forever. It's same. We have the choice to adjust and shift and say, hey, this is reflecting back to me again. This is reflecting back to me. Again, if this is something that we're trying to grow out of, looking at ways to grow out of it, doing something different. The other thing we would like to say is they have a saying, and it says, if somebody shows you who they are, believe them. We can have expectations that are not based in reality. They're based in our own wants, needs, and desires. And this is hard as a human being, because we want people to, meet our expectations. That's part of the reflection. If something is reflecting back to you, if somebody shows you who they are, it's okay. And can they change? Yes. Should you start to see some changes? Yes. Can they choose not to change? Yes. Can they be going through their own thing that makes it hard for them in ways that we can never understand because we're not them? Yes. So it's about love and compassion and recognizing what we're doing. What am I doing? Is it time for me to step away? Is it time for me to take a break? Is it time for me to continue my service because I truly love it and I know it's for me? I know it's for my joy and my happiness. And using the spoken word is how we can get out of these cycles. Using the spoken word on ourselves and in our communication. Noticing, how are we communicating? Are we able to be honest with how we're feeling? And are we able to talk to anything about that? Because the power of the spoken word is not just eliminating all negative speech. If we're feeling upset or angry or frustrated or tired or happy or relieved, can we say this with love and understanding for ourselves and others? Do we provide the space for people to be able to truly express themselves? We can't force them. Okay. They'll do it if they want to. But is there that opening? Am I able to communicate in this nonviolent way with myself and with all that I'm in communion with? So this is our practice. As we give service, give it with love. Let it go. What we receive is so much more. Don't judge people. Don't try to change people. But also notice if that relationship is not evolving, because we are ever evolving beings. If we refuse to change, change is the only thing that is for sure. We have to be comfortable with change. And we may not be comfortable with it, but we have to accept it as part of our life. And hopefully we can be in that we help, we all contribute. And this is the service to humanity. It's all of us. And it's the service to whatever we're giving service to as a whole, as a humanity. Not one of us can do it by ourselves. We all need to be on board. Like supporting each other with positive words, saying what we need to say with love, taking responsibility for our own stuff. And knowing that love is the root of all of this. So this is what we have to share today. Please join us for Rainbow Bridge meditation. Okay. Relax and breathe. Breathe and prepare as we cross the planetary rainbow bridge. Red crystal firelight, rose red crystal firelight, red crystal firelight. See this rose red ray clearing away all fear. This fear is burned away. We do not let fear control us. We clear away the fear dynamic and focus on the love. We forgive ourselves and others. For masking our love with fear. Let this rose ray heal, heal, heal. Now release the red ray and visualize orange crystal fire light. Orange crystal fire light. Orange crystal fire light. See this orange crystalline ray revealing our subconscious, revealing our emotions. We do not fear our emotions. We do not fear our dreams or the lack of a dream coming true. All fear is burned away in this orange crystalline firelight. Our emotions and dreams are healed, healed, healed. Now release this orange ray and visualize moving in and out you and moving all about you. A sunshine yellow ray, yellow crystal firelight, sunshine yellow firelight, yellow crystal firelight. Worry, self-doubt, second-guessing, manifestations of fear are all burned away in this sunshine yellow ray. We are able to discern using wisdom, discern the truth. All stress and worry is cleared away. In this sunshine yellow ray, we are healed, healed, healed. Now pay careful attention as we move from the lower realities to the higher realities. From darkness into light. From death to immortality. And visualize green crystal firelight, green crystal firelight, emerald green firelight. See this crystalline emerald green ray. Bringing harmony, right relationship between our inner and outer environments. Understanding. We have self-understanding and understanding of others. In this emerald green ray, we are healed, healed, healed. We use our words to manifest our reality. We are patient and wise. Now release the green ray and visualize blue crystal fire light, sky blue crystal fire light, blue crystal fire light. Archangel Michael's sword of truth clears away all Maya and glamour. We are patient, creative, holy beings in communion with all that reflects back to us. Teaching us and showing us. Blue crystal fire light, sky blue crystal fire light, blue crystal fire light. Release the blue ray and visualize purple crystal fire light, purple crystal fire light, purple crystal fire light. We are the spiral, expanding, expanding. Dancing and dancing. There is only one. There is only one love. There is only one. Yes, there is only one. We are love in action, peace in action, love of truth. Fear is banished away. Now release this purple ray and visualize golden crystal fire light, golden crystal fire light, golden crystal fire light. See these golden drops, these drops of golden light covering us, healing, healing, healing our communication. We are able to listen and receive. These golden drops penetrate our being. And we realize we are golden beings of light. And that we're surrounded by golden beings of light. White crystal firelight, clear white crystal firelight, white crystal firelight. See this clear crystalline light healing us. Purifying us, purifying our intent. We are forgiven. We are in love, as love, in service, and receiving service, receiving love. In this clear crystalline firelight. See this crystalline firelight expanding across this planet. As we lay our weapons down. As we unite in joy, communion, love, and celebration. And we realize we are the spiral, expanding in consciousness together. Peace, peace, peace. Now see a crystalline river flowing from the throne of God, and see a twin river flowing from infinity. See these two rivers flowing into one, down through the center of the crown, in through the palms of the hands, whirling and twirling at the threefold flame of our heart, breathing new life and energy into every cell and atom of our being. And when we're all the way back into the body, rub the palms together and cup them gently over the eyes. We may do this now. Blessings and thank you for joining us today. Have a beautiful Sunday and we'll see you next week.